But tonight, to get things started, we begin with a group that blends contemporary bluegrass with a bit of R&B and soul. Here now from Horse Cave, Kentucky is Soulgrass.
I see you across the room. My eyes follow your every move. Do you feel it like I do? Say the word, I'll dance with you. In your arms the whole night through. Do you feel it like I do? Stay with me. I just want someone to understand. Take my hand and be my man. I want you. Won't you stay with me?
You've been listening to the music of Soulgrass performing Stay With Me. Now that's off their latest self-titled CD. If you enjoyed that, be sure to stick around because we'll find out what they've been up to. And we're going to have a chance to hear another great song from Soulgrass in just a little bit. But first off, I want to introduce you to Debbie Heavers. She's the lead singer of Soulgrass. Debbie, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
The other folks in the band, tell me who they are and what they play.
Well, we have Dave Foster. He plays guitar and also sings. Mike Schroeder on mandolin and fiddle, and Billy Ray Latham on banjo. Billy Ray, some people might remember him from being with a band called the Kentucky Colonels, and he was also with a band called the Dillers for about 10 years.
And you play bass as well.
I do, right.
You're multi-talented.
Well.
That's it. This whole concept of Soulgrass, what is that and kind of where did that come from, and how is that different from traditional bluegrass, really?
I don't think it's that far removed from traditional bluegrass. I think it's more of a combination of our styles. I'm probably not a traditional bluegrass vocalist, so it kind of adds a little bit of soul and a little bit of rock and roll and R&B.
Did it evolve that way, or did you all suddenly set out to do this when you put the band together?
Dave and I used to play in various bands throughout the Bowling Green area.
Right.
And we decided to put together just kind of a duo, and a duo lends itself more with bass and guitar to a bluegrass feel.
Right.
And we just started doing some different songs that we liked, and it just kind of evolved that way.
The CD that you've got out right now, tell me a little bit about that and what folks are going to find there.
Well, you'll find a number of our originals and then also some really unique cover tunes like Spencer Davis Band's Give Me Some Lovin', a Jackson 5 song. So it's kind of, it's very close to what you see when you hear us play live.
You touched on this a little bit, but to pull this out a little bit more, your all's selection of covers that you do is pretty fascinating between Steve Winwood and the Jackson 5 and a lot of different things like that. How do you find those songs, and is it something where you find something and you think it's going to lend itself to your style, or do you just go in there and create it?
I think some of them are just songs that we liked.
Right.
You know, so we just kind of started fooling around with them and, you know, to see if we could arrange them in that style. And, you know, some things work and some things don't, and those ones did.
How do people react to those when they hear them live for the first time?
People usually really, you know, really like them. I think they're kind of surprised. They'll hear maybe the beginning part of a song and they'll be thinking, you know, well,
that sounds familiar.
You know, and
yeah.
then when we get into it, they're
Right.
really surprised.
The CD that you've got out right now, the very well-known Curtis Bunch performed on that, or Birch rather, and co-produced that as well. What was that like working with Curtis, and how did he kind of lend himself to the CD?
Oh, Curtis is great. He, I'm a big fan, and Dave's a big fan of Newgrass Revival from way back, so it was just wonderful working with him. And he just adds his special dobro touch throughout, you know, throughout the CD.
And he performs live with you all sometimes as well.
He does when he's not otherwise on the road.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and talk about the final cut that you're going to perform for us. Tell us a little bit about that song that we're going to get ready to hear now.
Okay, that's called You're Gonna Leave, and that's just a song that I wrote, another one of those real happy tunes.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and check that out right now. Once again, here is Soulgrass.
It's too late. I can't fall any farther. Now you say it was a mistake. You don't know what to do, 'cause I still love you. And I know that it's just not right. In the middle of a sleepless night, I turn around and I cover my head. Forget the words you said. And you want me to forget you, but all I do is remember you loved me then, love me again. I still want you, but you're gonna leave. It's my time. I wasted if I